Did you know that 93% of job interview success happens in the first 7 minutes? That's right. Most employers decide if they like you or not before you even sit down properly.
Wow, that's both amazing and a little scary, isn't it? I remember my first job interview in English. I was so nervous that I couldn't remember simple words. I wanted to say, I'm excited about this opportunity, but instead I said, I'm exciting about this thing. The interviewer smiled, but I felt terrible.
That happens to so many people, Amy. Job interviews are stressful enough in your native language, but in a new language, that's a whole new level of challenge.
But here's the thing, listeners. Learning English for job interviews is like building a bridge. Each phrase you learn is a plank that makes your bridge stronger and longer. Soon, you'll cross from feeling nervous to feeling confident.
That's a beautiful way to put it, Amy. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every person you see speaking English fluently started exactly where you are now. They made mistakes, they felt embarrassed sometimes, but they kept going.
Exactly. And today, we're going to give you 100 English phrases that will act as strong planks for your interview bridge. These phrases will help you feel prepared and confident.
And these phrases aren't just for job interviews. You can use them when meeting new people, introducing yourself at social events, or even when making new friends. The language of introductions, talking about your skills, and expressing interest is universal.
That's right. For example, could you tell me more about this position works just as well as could you tell me more about this class or this restaurant? The patterns we teach today will help you in many situations.
Hi, everyone. I'm John, and I'm here with my co-host, Amy.
Hello, listeners. I'm Amy. John, I remember when I moved to an English-speaking country and needed to find a job. I wish I had these phrases back then.
And I remember teaching English to job seekers and seeing how much confidence they gained from learning just a few key phrases. Today, we're going to give you practical, easy-to-use phrases that will make a real difference.
Before we start, if you find this episode helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to FluentHub English. It really helps us reach more learners like you.
Let's begin with our first role play. In this scene, Amy and I will play two friends, preparing for a job interview. I'll be the friend giving advice, and Amy will be the one preparing for an interview. Scene 1. Preparing for an interview.
So, Amy, I heard you have a job interview tomorrow. Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous. It's my first interview in English.
Don't worry. Let's practice some common questions. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I graduated from university last year. I studied marketing. I like working with people, and I'm good at planning events.
Great start. Why are you interested in this position?
I think this company is very good. I want to work here because I can learn new skills.
Excellent. What are your strengths?
I am organized and I work hard. I also speak 2 languages.
And what about your weaknesses?
Sometimes I work too much, but I am learning to find better balance.
That's a good answer. Do you have any questions for the interviewer?
Yes, I want to ask about the team and what a typical day is like.
Perfect. Just remember to smile and be yourself. You'll do great.
Thank you for your help. I feel more confident now.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown.
John, let's look at some important phrases from this conversation. First, tell me about yourself. This is a very common interview question. You should prepare a short answer about your education, experience, and interests.
Amy, next, I graduated from university. This means you finished your studies and got a degree. You can also say, I graduated from college, or I finished school last year.
John, another useful phrase is, why are you interested in this position? Interviewers want to know why you want to work for their company specifically. Good answers show you know something about the company.
Amy, what are your strengths? Means what are you good at? When answering, talk about skills that are important for the job.
John, and finally, do you have any questions for the interviewer? Always say yes. Prepare 2 to 3 questions about the job, the team, or the company.
John.
Now, let's practice some of these phrases. Repeat after me. Tell me about yourself. I graduated from university last year. Why are you interested in this position? What are your strengths? Do you have any questions for us? I am organized and I work hard. I want to learn more about this company.
Amy, great job. Now try to use these phrases in your own sentences. Think about how you would answer these questions in a real interview.
Scene 2. Arriving at the interview location. Now for our second role play. Amy will play a job candidate arriving for her interview. And I'll be the receptionist.
Welcome to Tech Solutions. How can I help you?
Good morning. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. My name is Amy Chen.
Let me check. Yes, Miss Chen. Please take a seat. The interviewer will be with you shortly.
Thank you. Could I use the restroom before the interview?
Of course. It's just down the hall on your left.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Would you like some water while you wait?
Yes, please. That would be nice.
Here you go. Mr. Johnson is ready to see you now. His office is the second door on the right.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
You too. Good luck with your interview. Vocabulary and phrase breakdown. Amy, let's look at some key phrases from this conversation. First, I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. This is a polite way to say you have a scheduled meeting. You can also say, I'm here for a 10 o'clock appointment. John, next, please take a seat. This is a polite way to ask someone to sit down. You might also hear, please have a seat, or simply, please sit down.
Amy, another useful phrase is, could I use the restroom? This is a polite way to ask for permission to use the bathroom. In some countries, people say toilet instead of restroom.
John, the interviewer will be with you shortly. Means the interviewer will come soon. Shortly means in a short time.
Amy, and finally, good luck with your interview. This is a friendly way to wish someone success. You can say this to anyone before an important event.
Amy, now let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. I have an appointment. Please take a seat. Could I use the restroom? The interviewer will be with you shortly. Good luck with your interview. Thank you for your help. Would you like some water? John, excellent. Now imagine you're arriving for an interview. How would you introduce yourself to the receptionist?
Try to create your own short conversation. Scene 3. The actual interview conversation. John, for our third role play, I'll be the interviewer, Mr. Johnson, and Amy will be the job candidate. John, good morning, Miss Chen. I'm David Johnson. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for inviting me. It's nice to meet you.
Please have a seat. I've looked over your resume and I'm impressed with your background.
Thank you. I'm excited about this opportunity.
Could you tell me about your previous work experience?
Of course. I worked at a marketing company for 2 years. I helped plan events and create social media content.
That sounds relevant to this position. Why do you want to work for our company?
I admire your company's innovative products. I believe I can contribute to your team with my marketing skills.
How do you handle pressure or tight deadlines?
I work well under pressure. I prioritize my tasks and focus on what's most important.
That's good to know. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I hope to grow with the company and take on more responsibility in the marketing department. Thank you for your answers. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. Could you tell me more about the team I would be working with?
Of course. Our marketing team has 5 people. We work closely together on all projects.
That sounds great. When can I expect to hear back from you?
We'll make a decision by the end of this week. We'll contact you either way.
Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown. John, let's examine some important phrases from this interview. First, thank you for coming in today. This is a polite way to welcome someone to an interview or meeting.
Amy, next, I've looked over your resume and I'm impressed with your background. This means the interviewer has read your resume and likes what they see. Background here means your education and work experience.
John, another useful phrase is, could you tell me about your previous work experience? This is a common interview question. Be prepared to talk about your past jobs and what you did there.
Amy, how do you handle pressure or tight deadlines? This question asks about your ability to work when there's not much time or when the situation is stressful.
John, and finally, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question asks about your future plans and goals. Good answers show you want to grow and develop with the company. John, now let's practice these interview phrases. Repeat after me. Thank you for inviting me. I've looked over your resume. Could you tell me about your experience? How do you handle pressure? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I work well under pressure. I look forward to hearing from you. Excellent. Now try to answer these questions as if you're in a real interview. Think about your own experience and goals. Scene 4. Following up after the interview. John, for our final role play, Amy will play someone who just had a job interview, and I'll be her friend giving advice on follow-up.
I just finished my interview. I think it went well, but I'm not sure what to do next.
You should do is send a thank you email to the interviewer.
That's a good idea. What should I say in the email?
Keep it short and professional. Thank them for their time, mention something specific you discussed, and reaffirm your interest in the position.
Can you help me write it? I'm not sure about the right words to use.
Of course. Start with, Dear Mr. Johnson. Then say, thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
Okay, then what?
Next, write, I enjoyed learning more about the position and the company. Then add, I am very interested in this opportunity and believe my skills would be a good match for your team.
That sounds good. Should I mention anything else?
You can add, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and with sincerely and your name.
Perfect. I'll send that email right now. When should I follow up if I don't hear back?
If you don't hear anything after a week, you can send a polite follow-up email. Just say you're still interested in the position and ask if there's any update.
Thank you for your help. I feel much better now.
You're welcome. Remember, finding the right job takes time, but you're doing great.
Vocabulary and phrase breakdown. Amy, let's look at some key phrases from this conversation. First, send a thank you email. This means to write an email to say thank you after an interview. It's polite and shows you're professional.
John, next, keep it short and professional. This means your email should be brief and formal, not too casual or long.
Another useful phrase is reaffirm your interest. This means to say again that you're interested in the job. It shows you really want the position.
I look forward to hearing from you soon is a polite way to end an email or conversation. It means you expect to receive a response soon.
And finally, follow up means to contact someone again after some time has passed. In job interviews, following up shows you're still interested in the position.
Guided practice. John, now let's practice these follow-up phrases. Repeat after me. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I enjoyed learning more about the position. I am very interested in this opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Should I follow up if I don't hear back? I believe my skills would be a good match. Sincerely. Excellent work. Now try to write your own thank you email using these phrases. Think about a job you would like to have and create a short email.
John, let's quickly review what we've learned so far. We have covered 100 English phrases for job interviews in 4 different situations.
Amy, first, we practiced preparing for an interview with a friend. We learned how to talk about ourselves, our education, our strengths, and our interests. John, then we looked at arriving at the interview location. We learned how to speak with the receptionist, ask for directions, and make a good first impression. Amy, next we role-played an actual interview conversation. We practiced answering common questions about our experience, why we want the job, how we handle pressure, and our future goals. John, finally, we discussed following up after the interview. We learned how to write a thank you email and when to follow up if we don't hear back. Amy, all these phrases will help you feel more confident in your next job interview. Remember to practice them regularly.
Listener challenge. John, now it's your turn. We have a challenge for you. In the comments below, write one sentence you would use in a job interview. It could be about your experience, your skills, or why you want the job.
Amy, we'll read as many comments as we can and give you feedback on your English. This is a great way to practice what you've learned today. John, to wrap up, remember that job interviews in English don't have to be scary. With the right phrases and some practice, you can make a great impression.
Amy, we've covered 100 English phrases that will help you before, during, and after your job interview.
Use them, practice them, and make them your own.
John, thank you for joining us on FluentHub English today. If you found this episode helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more English learning content.
Join us next time when we'll be talking about English phrases for everyday conversations. Until then, keep practicing and stay confident.
Goodbye.